Welcome, beloved child of God. Welcome home. The fact that you found this message right now at this very moment is not a coincidence. You were led here, chosen by the Holy Spirit, in ways the world cannot hear, because something divine is happening behind the scenes of your life. The angels have been dispatched on your behalf. Doors you didn't even know existed are being unlocked. The season of delay is coming to an end, and the season of divine acceleration is beginning. You might not see it yet, but in the unseen realm, heaven has already been moving. Heaven has been watching you through every silent tear, every unseen battle, every midnight prayer where you whispered, "Lord, do you still see me?" Yes, He does. You are seen. You are known. You are chosen. You've walked through fire and came out refined. You faced storms that were meant to break you, but they only revealed your strength. What was once rejection is now redirection. Every loss, every heartbreak, every unanswered prayer was preparing the ground for this very moment. So pause for a moment. Feel the weight of His presence settling around you. You are not listening by accident. You are being summoned back into alignment, back into purpose, back into power. Take a deep breath. Let your soul settle. Because the truth is, God has not forgotten the promises He spoke over your life. The enemy may have tried to silence your calling, but today, heaven is awakening it again. If you feel that stirring inside your spirit, if something within you is whispering, "This is for me," then boldly type "Amen" in the comments. Let that be your declaration. And now, let us begin. There are moments in life when God changes the flow of our story. This shift doesn't come as a thunderclap. It's not a loud announcement splashed across the headlines. No. Divine change often arrives quietly, soft like dawn, unexpected like a passing breeze you didn't even notice. This is one of those moments. Right now, your soul is standing in a hinge moment, a turning point in the spirit. You are being prepared for a connection, one that your logical mind will look at and say, "That's impossible." A setup that defies human logic yet aligns perfectly in the spirit. And let's be honest, you've tried to convince yourself that this is impossible. You've tried to silence that whisper in your heart. You brushed it off, called it wishful thinking, an illusion, a fantasy. Why? Because your logic is built on what you've seen, not on what God has promised. Your logic is shaped by past failures, by broken relationships, shattered expectations, and the world's standards that told you it has to look this way. Your logic screams, "Something this good can't happen," or "I don't deserve this," or "This is too different." But heaven does not negotiate with imagination, and it is never limited by human logic. God moves according to divine design. And what's unfolding in your life right now is not a detour, not a mistake, not a distraction. It is destiny, unfolding. Here's the truth heaven wants you to hear. God is aligning you with someone younger. Take a deep breath as you hear that, because when I say younger, the human mind immediately thinks of age, but heaven sees deeper than that. Yes, there may be a difference in years, but more importantly, it's a difference in timing and season. They are younger in frequency, younger in energy. They carry a purity, a passion, a way of seeing the world that exhaustion has not yet touched. This is not a mistake. This is a miracle. This connection isn't built on social norms. It's not about whether you look perfect on paper or whether family and friends understand. It was born out of purpose. The one stepping into your life may have fewer years on earth, but not fewer prayers. While you were walking through your own trials, they were on their journey too, praying. They are not seeking perfection. They are not chasing a polished image on social media. They are seeking presence. They are seeking truth. They are seeking a safe harbor they can finally call home. And you are the answer to that prayer. Because you carry a depth forged through the fire of trials. That depth didn't come easily. It was paid for. It was forged in the nights you thought you wouldn't make it through. It was refined through the losses that brought you to your knees, yet grew you in wisdom. It was carved through the seasons of solitude that felt endless. But you see, that wasn't loneliness. That was preparation. That was God's foundry. In that silence, He was shaping your discernment. He was teaching you to tell what's real from what's false. He was teaching you the value of peace. He was turning your pain into wisdom. And here's the key. This youthful soul is not coming to save you. They're not coming to fix your problems. And most importantly, they're not coming to fill your emptiness. Why? Because you are already whole. The work you've done in your seasons of solitude, the healing you fought so hard for, all of it has made you complete. They are not drawn to your lack. They are drawn to your light. They've come to mirror back the light you forgot you were shining all along. They've come to look into your depth and not call it complicated, but call it beautiful. They've come to see the strength in you, the strength earned through scars, and instead of fearing it, they honor it. They are the mirror reminding you who you truly are, the joyful, hopeful soul you thought was lost somewhere in the battles. They've come to water the seeds you thought had long since died. This is a divine balance. This is not coincidence. This is sacred architecture. Now picture this, where you bring wisdom, they bring vision. Your wisdom is not worldly cleverness. It's not cynicism. It's not bitterness. No, your wisdom is discernment refined through pain. It's the peace that comes after the storm. It's the ability to see beyond the surface and into the heart of a matter. And they bring vision, not naive optimism, not hollow idealism, but the ability to see divine potential. They look at the world and see what can be, not what has failed. They are a living reminder of pure faith. They carry a frequency of hope you thought you had lost. Where you bring stability, they bring freedom. You are the ancient tree, your roots deep in the soil of truth. You know who you are. Your very presence says, everything will be okay. You are the anchor. But they are the wind. They are freedom. They come to remind the tree that deep roots exist so the branches can reach higher, not to fear the sky. They will challenge you to dance a little. They won't let you become rigid inside your own wisdom. Where your spirit has grown still from responsibility, from the weight you have carried, they will stir laughter again. Not the polite kind. I'm talking about the deep, belly laughter. The laughter that frees you, that heals the places you didn't even know were wounded. They will see the sacred silliness of life and invite you to join in. And most importantly, they will not shy away from your strength. They will find refuge in it. The world may have told you that your strength, your independence, your resilience is intimidating, that it makes others uncomfortable. But this soul, they will not be threatened by your past. They will stand in awe of your resilience. They will look at your scars not as damage, but as the map of a warrior. They will feel safe in your presence because they know you have faced darkness and never backed down. Your strength is what draws them in, because their spirit recognizes that your power was forged in the fire of God. But the question your logic is screaming is, why? Why would this seemingly unequal alignment work in God's plan? Why this combination? One that seems to break every rule? Here's the answer, and I want you to truly hear this. Because it's not built on age. It's built on the foundation of emotional maturity. This divine setup breaks every human mold, every stereotype about relationships. It ignores the rules of society, the ones that say you must be in the same stage of life, the same age group. God is doing something new. He's saying, compatibility in my kingdom is not measured by years, but by the maturity of the soul. Emotional maturity is when you're no longer looking for someone to save you, and they're no longer looking for someone to fix them. This is the moment when two souls, whole on their own, finally meet. Let me make this clear, because the world will look at it and not understand. The world will try to impose a false story on it. They'll say one person is using and the other is being used. They'll assume it's control or insecurity, but they're wrong. Emotional maturity means this relationship is not a transaction, it's a collaboration. It's not about power, it's about empowerment. It's not dependency, it's not control. It's a divine partnership. You see, you bring self-awareness, the kind that was forged in storms. Your self-awareness is a lighthouse. You know who you are, you know your boundaries, you know your worth. You've done the hard work, the inner work of sitting in your own darkness and learning to love the person in the mirror. And they bring openness, untouched by bitterness. Their openness is fertile ground. Their heart, though tested, remains soft. They still believe in goodness. They still believe in miracles. They haven't let the world make them hard. You are the foundation. They are the inspiration. Both of you have done the deep inner work. Your work was to heal the past and build a solid home within yourself. Their work was to protect their light and not let the world's cynicism extinguish it. And now, God is bringing the two of you together. This is soul recognition. When they look at you, they won't see older. They'll see home. Home is not a perfect place. Home is where you can be your truest self. Home is where your scars are honored. Home is where your wisdom is valued, not dismissed as knowing too much. They will feel peace in the depth of your soul. And when you look at them, you won't see younger. You'll see hope. Not just hope for the future, but the hope you thought you had buried. They will be the mirror, reflecting the purity, the joy, and the faith you once carried, and they will awaken it within you. That's why this is not an ordinary romance. It's a covenant. It's a mission to break generational cycles, a mission to show the world what divine love, free from human rules, truly looks like, a mission to build a legacy of truth, of honor, and of service, a legacy that only the two of you, with your unique fusion of wisdom and vision, were chosen to create. So what must you do now as this love begins to draw near? This is the most important question of your journey. And the answer is not to go out searching. You don't just wait, you prepare. Your preparation is your agreement with the divine will. It's how you send a signal to the universe and to their soul that says, I am ready to receive what is good. Live as if you are already deeply loved by heaven. What does that mean? It's not pretending. It's honoring yourself. You wake up and speak to yourself with gentleness. You wear what makes you feel radiant, not because you need to impress anyone, but because you deserve to be honored, even by your own reflection. Prepare your space, not just your physical home. Prepare your spiritual atmosphere. You must remove the evidence of old failures. Sweep away the dust of disappointment, the old stories of how you were mistreated. Clear out the bitterness. Clear out the doubt. Do not hold on to relics of relationships that ended but still occupy space in your energy. Open the windows. Let joy come back in. Let your space breathe again. Let new energy flow. Now, nourish your body. This is a sacred act, not out of pressure, but out of gratitude for the breath that still fills your lungs, for the movement still in your bones, for the strength still within you. You walk, you drink water, you call your soul back to life through small, loving actions. And here is where the inner work becomes deeper. Most importantly, stop repeating the old story, that love has passed you by, or that you are too late. That script was never yours. It was the enemy's. Whenever that voice appears, replace it with a new truth. Begin to declare, "Love is being drawn toward me." You might even write a letter to the one you haven't met yet. You might light a candle and whisper, "God, I don't see it yet, but I trust you." This is how you practice trust. This is how you practice receiving. You are not lowering your standards, you are raising your frequency. You are not compromising your peace, you are protecting it. Because when you do that, when you become peace, when you become wholeness, you become an irresistible lighthouse. You are not just waiting for love, you are becoming love. You are the light, and light always attracts light. You don't have to chase, you just have to stand firm in your light. And that is when the divine alignment can find you clearly and surely. As we come to the end of this message, we will not just pray and wait. We will declare our power together. This is the moment of conscious action. Take a deep breath, stand tall, and if you feel the connection, speak these words out loud or repeat them in your mind with the full strength of your soul. Declaration 1. I release every doubt that I am too late or unworthy. My divine timing is now. I reject the narrative of lack. I accept the abundance of heaven that belongs to me. Declaration 2. I am the embodiment of wisdom and strength. I attract a partner who honors that light and mirrors it back with joy and vision. I do not hide my resilience. I use it as the foundation for new love. Declaration 3. I do not seek rescue. I seek divine collaboration. I am whole, and I attract wholeness. We meet on the mountain, not in the valley. This relationship will be a covenant built upon shared purpose. Feel the energy of those words. They are not mere sentences, they are commands to the universe. And now, your actions for this week are not just exercises, they are sacred rituals to seal your declarations. Action 1. Personal declaration. Find a quiet moment. Look into the mirror. Gaze into your own eyes and say, I am ready. Not ready to be found, but ready to live fully, right now. Ready to laugh louder. Ready to take risks. Ready to receive every good thing that is coming. Action 2. Physical clearing. Clean out something old in your home. A drawer filled with memories of disappointment. A closet holding clothes that no longer match who you've become. This physical act is a spiritual statement. I am clearing the path for new energy to enter. I am creating space for divine love. Action 3. Live in the frequency of gratitude. For 3 consecutive days, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Not for what you have, but for who you're becoming. Gratitude is the highest frequency to attract what is good and true. You see, these actions are not small. They are not shallow. They are bridges. Bridges you are building from your present moment to your divinely orchestrated future. Every time you look in the mirror and declare, I am ready, you are reprogramming your mind. You are dismantling invisible walls that you yourself once built through years of disappointment. Every old object you clear away is not just clutter. It is energy being released. Failed promises, fears of not being enough. You are telling your soul, I no longer live in the past. And gratitude? Gratitude is the fuel of alignment. When you focus on your growth, on the wisdom you've earned, on the resilience you've developed, you are sending out a clear, high-frequency signal. You are saying, I am whole, and I expect wholeness to meet me. Do not underestimate the power of small, consistent commitment. It is this consistency that will create cracks in the wall of worldly logic, and through those cracks, miracles will enter. You are creating a magnet that will make it impossible for the right soul to miss you. Stay focused, stay intentional, stay ready, because heaven is aligning the path as you take each conscious step forward. This is not waiting, beloved. This is awakening. That is why I need you to commit to this message and to yourself. If you agree with these declarations and commit to take action, comment below, I am ready to move. Use that comment as proof of the covenant you have just made with God and with yourself. Remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the messages sent straight to your soul. Until next time, hold your faith firm, act in expectation, and know this truth: your story has only just begun.